Hello, goddess. How are you today? How are you? We are gathered here today on a different note than I feel is the norm for my channel. I have made one previous drama video on my other channel, but this I don't feel like is drama. I feel like this is almost an emergency meeting that we have to have about this rabbit hole that I fell down because of one video. And I'm going to put here who made the video because I had no idea of this woman's existence on the internet. But who we are talking about today is Stormy Lee, or I think her real name is Ashley. I'm not going to use like whatever alleged last name she has, but I found a lot more information going as far back in her profile as I possibly can, looking at comments and things, and I really have to talk about it because it is living rent-free in my brain. And I think that I'm not sure. I feel as though something has to be done, or I'm not sure. This woman is a menace. Allegedly, whatever. At first, when I dove into her TikTok, because I scrolled, honey, I scrolled as far back as I could possibly go to the very beginning. And at first, it was just cringe, smoking in the house, which is great. I found out that she is from Michigan, where I am from, and it's giving very allegedly, okay? It is giving allegedly every opiate addict I've ever met. Allegedly. I'm just saying, okay? It is scary because, as I said, her content started out just cringe, kind of into thirst trap territory, which I hate in the first place. With her especially, it felt very, I had like a visceral reaction to seeing this stuff, especially since there's just like a breed of Michigan people that she exudes that I have seen every day that I've lived in this state my entire life. So this is hard for me to watch and to delve into just because of how many people I have met in my real life that remind me of her. Even my ex-best friend reminds me of her. So I am going to go back into the cringe things. I will insert clips here to show kind of what her content was and what it became.
If they ask you about me, tell them I was the only person in your entire life who ever loved you with honesty.
Okay guys, I'm asking for some help. I know you've helped me a lot already, but I need more followers. Tomorrow's the end of me and my daughter's bet, and I really don't want her to beat my old ass, so help me.
So cringe, okay? very cringe, kind of typical older millennial coded kind of content. I feel I haven't really seen that on TikTok or anywhere else. I don't engage with a lot of social media content. I feel like the only reason I do now is because I feel, as someone who puts content onto multiple platforms, even though I'm not big or anything at all by any means, I feel as though I have a responsibility to stay informed on certain topics. And once I saw this video, because I also, on top of making my own content, I am an avid content watcher. I have so many subscriptions I couldn't even tell you, and I stay up to date on most things that are going on online, anywhere. TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Kik, oh god. Anyway, so it started with the cringe stuff, but I was noticing a hashtag and a group of people that she was associated with called the stormtroopers, the stormtrooper fam. I'll insert some clips from the stormtrooper fam stuff here. And that's cringe by itself. But it seemed like the leader of it, which now people have said she's kind of the leader, or was kind of the leader. I don't think she is anymore. I also noticed that she loves to smoke cigarettes in her house, in her bathroom, in her living room, on her couch, in her car. There is so much footage of her smoking inside, which when you have children, because we will get on to the children, I'm not going to name them myself. I'm going to try my absolute damnedest to cut their names out of her own content, but she says it a lot, so I'm not sure how well of a job I will do doing that. I am going to blur their faces. I am not going to embarrass these children further, even though their mother has decided that that is what she wants to make a career out of. I'm sorry. I have absolutely no sympathy for people who do this, who exploit their children for money, especially with the... If you're going to put your kids on the internet, first of all, don't. Okay? Second of all, when there are comments that are absolutely horrific, at least delete them. Like, I just don't... I'm getting ahead of myself, okay? So, she was doing this cringe content, smoking cigs in the house, whatever, duetting with these weird bums. Sorry, if you've seen a Michigan bum, I'm sorry, allegedly, whatever. And then, I think, at some point, I saw, like, her first couple of videos that starred her older child, her older daughter, and I think she had to be maybe 13 or something, and she made so much content out of her, and then started making a lot of content out of her younger daughter as well. And so these videos, this content that was centered on her children, would get a lot more views. Honestly, disproportionately, which is the first red flag that the people watching your videos are predators. That's why you shouldn't put your kids on the internet. It is 2024. We are all aware of this, especially her at her big age. She is fully aware because of the comments towards her children. I am going to insert clips. The kids will be blurred or not showing up at all. And I will show you the comments I got screenshots of that were not hidden, that were not anything. And I also went to the profiles of the people saying the things. And I'm not blurring their names or anything, because what the actual fuck is going on? Like, I just don't. And I also want to say that she seems to specifically sexualize her own 15-year-old daughter. I don't give a fuck what her defense is in the situation. There is a video of her daughter in a bathing suit and shorts, which is harmless in real life, but putting it on TikTok where dudes were in the comments asking for her asking if she had a Snapchat, grown men and grown women asking information, complimenting her child. This is a fucking child. It gives me Danielle Bergoli, like how bad she was sexualized by grown adults on the internet. And when people are not sexualizing her older kid, they are threatening her younger child because she is a bigger child. She is overweight for a child, which should not be a focal point of your content so that your child can get bullied by strangers on the internet. And not only does this happen, but she will respond to comments bullying her children with her child, so her child can read it and respond to it. I cannot make this shit up.
Could you tell me why I found this in your room this morning?
Dad, to keep my face moisturized.
No, that's mine.
No, it's not. It's mine.
Amelia, you're 7 years old. You don't need to moisturize your face.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Keep your hands off my shit.
Well, maybe I won't. And I'll keep using your makeup stuff.
No, you won't, or you can be grounded.
What the?
Hey! Hey! Why you got your nose ringing backwards, girl? That other part's supposed to be inside your nose so the nose ring doesn't fall out.
Actually, I'm doing however the hell I want to.
We like it like that, you know what I mean?
I like when it has a little gap. Mind your business. Ah.
So I'm comment reacting to people that are commenting on the video of those two rude ass managers at that vegan restaurant that we went to. So this one though, no wait. This one says respectfully, I would have put her restaurant out of business.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You are exactly
Next time I
right.
see her, it's on site.
Exactly.
Don't talk to my mom.
I'm
like
exactly
Exactly.
right about I was nice.
I just want to
and
say,
Lila.
I just want to say that that manager is real lucky that my daughter, my oldest daughter, wasn't there, because there's no way that she would have had that disrespecting me like that. So those managers are ridiculous, and seriously, they need to be out of business.
No.
It's on
No.
site, boo-boo.
Yeah,
No.
out of business.
No.
It was ridiculous.
No. Girl, you don't want that smoke. Tonight, when I come, I'm gonna come hard. First of all, those eyebrows have to go. What the hell did you use? A permanent marker? Baby, come to me and I'll show you how to do it. Girl, you don't want that.
I can't make this shit up. I am shocked. Like, I didn't know what I was going to find when I went so far back into her TikTok history, but what the actual fuck? I don't understand it. A big point of contention with her kids online is her making them cuss a lot to get clicks, to get views, because people are, oh my God, these kids are so bad. There are people literally threatening her kids, talking about curb stomp in 4K. I got a screenshot of that. People saying what they would do if they were their kids. Hello? Like, I don't get it. And I think a huge point to mention, which I feel anyone who is watching this video that has a brain cell knows, that none of this is these kids' fault. They are not asking for this. They didn't ask to be put on the internet and made a mockery of or be sexualized by adults online. The mother has decided this is her career path, that this is how she's going to make it big. And I think she is the most disgusting human being and sad excuse for a mother because of this. I'm sorry. I'm getting really upset. I don't even post my kids anywhere. I didn't post them on Facebook. And I think I was 18 when I made that decision to not put my kids on the internet, because even people in your family can be predators. There can be fake profiles of people. You never know who is going to get a hold of these pictures of your children. And if you knowingly put them online when you know the climate we're living in, you are a piece of shit. You need to get it together, get some therapy, especially if you're exploiting these kids for money. You have a fucking issue in your brain. And I am autistic, and you have a fucking issue. Because I know better than to put my fucking kids on the internet. It is not safe for them. Kids are not supposed to be on the fucking internet for a good reason. If any of you are my age, I'm an older Gen Z, I'm a cusper, and I had unmonitored, unparental guidance access to the internet, and I saw things that I can never forget because I had unfiltered access to the internet, to things, bestgore.com and shit, like, you know, and I'm gonna have to bleep that out when I say it, but when you put them on there, their face, videos of them, and as I said, she sexualizes the fuck out of her 15-year-old, and it makes me want to throw up, cry, I don't know, both at the same time, because I cannot imagine putting my preteens or teens on an app on the internet for people to be like, I want to be her boyfriend when they're fucking 30. Like, oh my God, I just don't understand the thought process. And if you're thinking about being like a mommy vlogger or something and adding and using your kids to make money, I need you to seriously reconsider that choice and think about if you have ideas for content that does not involve making your kids your fucking employees. I don't care who you are. If you make your kids your income, you are a piece of shit. That's like all I have to say. Oh my God. Sorry. This is a subject that really just, I can't even explain how enraged I feel when I see this content. And it's like any single person that has tried to say something to her about it, she responds to them like nasty and will respond in a TikTok to the comment. And it's like, are you fucking dumb? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
110%. I agree with your comment. The thing is, my kid actually picked up what she had knocked down. But some people just get bent out of shape and they want to comment just to comment. That's exactly why we make the skits that we make, for the comments. It's just really funny to see some of the Karens get so bent out of shape just so they can think and feel that their comment was really relevant. I mean, well, maybe you should be careful using troll accounts because you might get lost and lose your real identity. You might forget who you really are.
So she makes these nasty response videos pretty frequently, okay? And I noticed a trend with her content, and I'm going to put examples in here of how progressively more fucked up she seems to get in these videos. And I mean on something. Drunk, maybe. To me, it gives very allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. It gives me very opiate vibes, okay? People I've known that have been on heroin, okay? I'm probably going to have to bleep that, but you know what I mean. It's every single person I've ever met that was an addict, okay? People on Suboxone. That's what it gives me. And she did not seem that out of it. Like she's 2 seconds away from nodding out on camera in the car. And there's a lot of TikToks in the car where her kids just have no seatbelts on also, and she seems fucked up. And she's not driving, but like, it doesn't matter if she's driving or not. She's fucked up around her kids. And I also have very angry feelings towards people who drink around their kids, who get fucked up around their kids. Like, kids should not have you as an example of glorifying the use of alcohol or drugs, especially alcohol, because it's so socially acceptable, and it really should not be. It's fucking poison. Do not teach your kids that drinking alcohol is cool and getting fucking wasted when you're supposed to be taking care of children is deplorable. Like, just really disgusting. There is no way around that. Like,
Oh my God! Why don't you tell me how you really feel? Wait a minute. What did you just say? You said she was smiling because why?
Because She was happy for her food and she was jiggling in her wiggle.
She was jiggling in her wiggle because she was happy for her food?
Yeah.
Jiggling in her wiggle.
Yeah.
What does that mean? She was going to put some extra jiggle in her wiggle?
I'm going dollar.
Where the fuck's he at? Now you get fucked up, little one! Hey, you gotta go to sleep tonight. I can't wait. When your ass is snoring, you gonna get fucked up.
Oh, dang.
Get the fucking pictures out of here, man.
So then there are a lot of these responses to comments alluding to a video that I wish she wouldn't have deleted, because she seems to keep every fucking thing on that app, but she deleted videos where apparently her husband was yelling at her kids, or videos where that are just bad. And I think there were only two that I could find, two comments. Maybe I'll show the clips in the screenshots. That alluded to a terrible video, and then she had deleted the video. So who knows what happened? But I'm assuming because she seems to not give a shit about her children's well-being or how terrible she looks when she makes this kind of shit. She's kept her super dirty house in videos, like her brother, I think, like threatening to assault her son after, I'm assuming, she made him prank him by like putting a pie in his face. Like, what could have been so bad to her that she would delete it? Because I bet it's fucking horrific, but I can't find it. And then we get to the contents that I did not see anywhere before this. And the only reason I kind of caught on to it is because of vague, very vague comments on some of her videos that had not been deleted. Like, the comments had not been deleted. I think some of them might have been, what's it called on TikTok, like folded, where they were hidden, but they were there. And I found comments about an incident, and I thought, what is going on? Now, this entire section, I need you to take it with a grain of salt, because I have no concrete evidence, but I have things that have convinced me, at least, that this is real. Like, this is what happened. And again, allegedly, I might literally put the words allegedly underneath this entire section because I do not want to get sued. Anyway, I digress, right? I found comments alluding to an assault, an alleged assault that took place. And they claimed, this is all alleged, they claimed that she had taken her minor daughter and her minor boyfriend over state lines to assault someone. And now everything, every piece of evidence, allegedly, that I show after this point, I am going to work meticulously to blur out the victim's name. Okay? And if you see this video, do not go searching for the victim, okay? And if you do find the victim's name, do not reach out to them. Do not say anything about them on a public platform or anything. In this situation, allegedly, they are a victim, so leave them the fuck alone. Okay? I want to make that very clear. I do not want anyone to go from this video and find the victim. I will do everything in my power to blur their name, face, everything. So do not go looking for this person. I will never forgive you. Okay? That's not goddess behavior. That's not bad bitch behavior. Don't do it. Anyway. So here is the incident, alleged evidence that I have collected. So, as you can see, I couldn't find anything in our own state records because people on Reddit were claiming that the arrest was in a city that I know of in Michigan, and I could not find actual records to it. And we have a website here, a government website, that it is super easy to find records on people. But if she was not charged, which is what people say, allegedly, that she was not charged because people were talking about it on social media too much and it got the case thrown out. That is what I've seen as the reason as to why this victim did not receive justice, is because they were begging people online to stop talking about it and no one would. People claim after this incident that Ashley, Stormy, whatever, was the leader of the stormtroopers after this, and that what had happened was someone had left. And apparently there's some kind of weird fucking wannabe gang, because she decided, allegedly, to leave the state and travel to a different state with her minor daughter and her minor daughter's boyfriend and beat someone within an inch of their life with the minor child and the minor child's boyfriend, and made them take part in the assault. And the charges that I found that they were trying to charge her with back up this version of events. And I want to say all of this is alleged, but I believe the victim. I believe the people that were speaking out about it. I believe that this happened, allegedly. And I am shocked about it. I don't think that I thought when I was looking into this that she could get worse in my brain, because as I said, I have very strong feelings around people exploiting their children for money. But this is a whole other level of what the fuck is going on, allegedly. So I just thought I would put out a video about it. I haven't seen anyone else talk about the allegations, and I felt as though I needed to make a video on it as a mother, as someone who really despises people exploiting their children for content, and then kind of dug deeper and found a lot more shit, allegedly. So if you stayed and watched, again, do not try to find the alleged victim. Don't. I will never forgive you. It's not goddess behavior. Don't forget that. And I just really feel bad for these kids. Like, I don't know what I hope to come out of the situation, but as I said, I allegedly think that she could be on something or drunk all the time, and seeing the way that she interacts with her children and exploits them for money and claims it's all a skit and all of this bullshit. And I don't care what's a skit, like, you're still exploiting your children for money. So I don't care what you think you're doing. And I just think that you need to take a hard look in the mirror and kind of figure yourself out and get some help. Because this shit is not normal behavior, and it's alarming to say the fucking least. And I don't know that kids, I don't know what to say in regards to the kids, because I'm trying to be careful, but that is not a suitable healthy or safe environment for children. It just isn't. And it just scares me. So I thought I would make this video and share it with other people. And if you stayed till the end, thank you. And again, do not try to find the victim, alleged victim at all. Do not do it. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching.